Hunter Vaughn against Dominic Gilliam. To get our prelims and the amateur portion of the card started.
Your one-stop shop for all your custom screen printing. Fighting out of the blue corner, Hunter Vaughn. Fighting out of the red corner, Dominic Gilliam. Cable Dama Arena, let's make some noise!
Our referee tonight, Zach Tybris. Make that Nick Nolte. Vaughn and Gilliam to get us started here on the undercard of FAC 5. Matt Martucci, the UFC fighter, Zach Cummings. Gilliam came inside with the calf kick. Goes low again, inside calf.
Dominic looks very composed for his making his debut, I believe, tonight. Very, very composed.
His first amateur fight, that's correct. Vaughn tried to come up with the mid-kick. Missed with the left. Quick combo try for the guy they called the Shark, Hunter Vaughn. A record of 2-2, his 5th amateur bout. Little mid-kick that time for Gilliam. Three-minute rounds, and up into the mid-knee.
So working the clinch here with Hunter. He needs to get that left underhook that he has. He needs to circle off, which he just did. Now he can go on offense here.
Able to pop out of it. You remember your amateur days at this point?
I don't know if I remember earlier today. So. Nah, they're great memories, and they'll never leave. That's for sure. Nice body shot from Hunter.
Vaughn with the thigh kick. Gilliam trying to pop him with the right. Inside calf kick attempt for Vaughn. Couple minutes into our opening round already. Fight clock by Hoy Excavating. And you talked about composure for Gilliam. He looks really comfortable in there.
Very composed in at distance of the striking. Right here, he's clinched up, getting a little dirty boxing in. Yeah, very, very composed. I'm impressed for his first fight.
It's a good clinch game early on. Your first couple amateur fights, how much of it was feeling out early on?
I mean, most of it was how fast can I get the takedown and just get on top for control for submissions or power. It was there wasn't a whole lot of feeling out. It was just going out and let's land some punches and get to the ground as quick as possible. So I'm happy now. Got the well-rounded experience to go everywhere and have that comfortable position.
End of round one.
Good. So this is where these coaches to come in and settle their fighter down and really start switching up the game plan and see how well these fighters listen and what kind of adjustments they can make.
If you're in the corner for either one of these guys, what are you saying?
You know, I mean, both of them are pretty much fighting the same fight. They're trying to land a big strike from range, and then they are, clinching up a little bit. One, I think Dominic here is left-handed, so I'd be working on the outside angle, making sure they get their lead foot to the outside. That's going to set up a better angle for their power. And then once they get in the clinch, when you land a big shot, and then use the wall to take their opponent down and get on top.
Just getting started here, Fighting Alliance Championship 5. Our main card later on UFC Fight Pass. Matt Martucci, the UFC vet, Zach Cummings, who was all over the place the last couple days. St. Louis and then back here in Independence.
Yeah, we gotta stay busy. Nice exchange here.
Couple of elbows for Gilliam. Trading blows, throwing some bombs. Mid-knee attempt for Vaughn.
I think we can say the filling out process is now over.
Yeah, it's now complete. Orthodox stance for Vaughn. Southpaw for Gilliam.
So right here is where we're talking about that battle for outside foot, that lead foot. Whoever can get to the outside is going to control the power angle.
Coming up on a minute into our second round.
Nice. Corner James Krause over asking for more volume from his fighter.
There you go. There you go. Spin him. Spin him. There you go.
Vaughn able to spin him out of it again. Missed with the right hook. Tried another left, came inside low with a calf kick attempt. Good D. Another mid-knee. Trying to insert those underhooks. Gilliam right in front of our vantage point.
It's nice for Hunter to be able to show a little bit more of his skills. Last time he was out at the FAC cage, he had Isaac Bulgarian, who was just going to be a nightmare for anybody. That kid's a bright upcoming star, and Hunter didn't care. He stepped up to take the fight. We took the loss, but now he's right back out here and looking solid.
If I remember right, that fight went the distance, right? No.
I don't think so. I don't think he got out of the first round. Nice right hand. Oh, there we go. These guys are both landing their shots of their own. He's going to think whoever's going to be the one to add some follow-up shots of this is definitely going to take advantage of this round.
Where's the hands at, Hunter?
Missed on the mid-kick attempt. Vaughn didn't even want to try at that point. Left hook, and then came back with the right.
Big left hook.
Trading blows, winding down the second round. Our second of three to open up FAC 5. And end of two.
Close fight on our hands here.
Early advantage, maybe Gilliam a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, and then man, Vaughn really looked good there at the end of round two. I don't know if he was able to steal the round or not, but it could be 1-1 going into the third. Could be 2-0 Gilliam. We'll find out soon when we get these judges, but we'll see if one of them can put the other away in the third.
You were talking about trying to get a takedown as early as possible. 2 rounds in, this pretty heavy striking. Not a whole lot of that. Not a whole lot of grappling game.
Not at all. I mean, not that anybody hasn't tried. There's been a lot of clinch work. Both of them are doing a really good job of digging for underhooks, lifting, circling off the cage, and getting their hips free. Fighting head position. They're doing everything right. So I don't know if a takedown's going to happen.
Good way to open up as we close out calendar year 2020. FAC 5, FAC 6, back-to-back nights here at Cable Dahmer Arena. Martucci and an owner of what's 24 professional wins, Zach Cummings. Of course, our producer, Nathan Rogers, and his brainchild, MMA Futures. Moving toward that 10,000 subscriber plateau.
There you go.
How about that?
Yeah, that is a milestone for anyone. So if you guys are watching, go ahead and subscribe to MMA Futures. They have all kinds of amazing fights for any of our MMA fans here. Oh.
And Nathan staying up late last night to get everything set up and ready. A minute into this third and final round. missed. Locked up in the clinch again.
Right here, we get this clinch on the fence, right? Whoever's able to really control his position, but both of them are allowing the other to circle off, and they're not really able to hold. So right here, he's starting to circle, and now he's cutting them off. That's what Gilliam needs to do right there.
Mid-knee for Gilliam, then the right hook. We said coming into this round, felt like he had a slight advantage. And I don't know if Vaughn has done enough here in the first 90 seconds to close the gap.
I don't think so. I think Gilliam's holding the center. He's controlling the striking and the clinch. You know, nothing big is landed, but he's definitely controlling. So I've got him still leading. We need something bigger in this last minute here from Vaughn.
So the first amateur fight, the debut for Dominic Gilliam. Kick catch.
Big left hand.
And yeah, maybe this is the takedown we were looking for. Vaughn going for it. Going for broke here in the last minute.
There you go.
And it's going to go the other way.
Absolutely. Gilliam turns it around, gets on top, lands a couple strikes. Vaughn works right back to his feet.
That just completely backfired for Hunter Vaughn.
That was a big left hand for him, though.
Final 25 seconds. Can he make something happen? Quick combo. Trying to get that arm.
Nice little trip there from Gilliam.
Final 10 seconds.
I'll tell you what, we went to a decision, but man, both these guys are throwing as hard as they can. They're trying to put each other away. It's just a match fight.
Fun opener. And you see the mutual respect for both those guys, as they should.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm kind of really curious to see what these judges saw. I would say Gilliam on a slight edge, but a very close competitive fight.
Hunter the Shark Vaughn and Dominic Gilliam. First of what's 5 amateurs leading up to our UFC Fight Pass portion of the evening. Now that opening fight, that'll leave you gassed, right?
Absolutely. When you get these amateurs come in, you know, with these quick finishes, these guys both put everything on the line with the distance.
Let's go! Get that young man some water.
There you go.
Now, entertaining first 9 minutes. Just what we love to see. To open up Fighting Alliance Championship 5 here from the Cable Dahmer Arena. And it's not just Gilliam either. Vaughn's sucking some wind too.
Hey, they both left it out there. I like to see that. You know, whenever they can still jump around and have all this energy. I mean, that just tells me they had a whole lot that they could have left out in the fight. So these two guys basically they battled out. They've got nothing left to give once that third round bell rings.
And let's head into the ring for our announcer Jason Nivens.
All right, Cable Dahmer Arena, let's give it up for these fighters going the distance for the first fight tonight. Judge Henry Geary scores the bout 29-28 for Gilliam. Judge Fernando Marquez scores the bout 29-28 for Vaughn. Judge Brett Miller scores the bout 29-28 in a split decision. Out of the blue corner, Hunter Vaughn!
Wow, Hunter Vaughn doing just enough. Split decision victory tonight.
Absolutely. We were talking about how close of a fight it was going to be, or how close it was, and yeah, I didn't want to be a judge myself, so it was a tough fight, very competitive. A lot of respect between these two men.
Thought that takedown attempt at the end might have cost him.
I agree, but we're sitting here talking about it, and we don't have that job, so we can't really do much.
Third victory as an amateur for Hunter Vaughn, whose record moves to 3-2.